Hey guys, it's Matt from 5 Doc Physiotherapy in Sports Injury Centre. Hope you had an awesome long weekend. So today I just wanted to conduct this live vid and talk to you a little bit about what happens when you sprain your ankle. Common enough thing to do. People do it all the time, both in sport and general walks of life. They kind of twist their ankle and they have an inversion sprain, as we call it, damaging the ligaments on the outside. If this is you, if you've sprained your ankle, just pop in me below. If you are watching, please give us a thumbs up or just say hi so that we know you're there and I can give you a little bit of a shout out. So like we said, really common kind of injury, and I guess people are always wondering what happens when they hurt their ankle ligaments and how to kind of best manage it in that early stage. So you've just sprained your ankle, you've torn the ligaments. So ligament fibers are normally parallel. Their job is to kind of stretch and stop you from dislocating your foot in this instance when you sprain your ankle. Now, what happens is when you tear the fibers, you can do a tiny little tear, a half decent tear, or a complete rupture. Now, in the first, I guess, stage of recovery, and I've got a little bit of a graph here to show you, there is an inflammatory stage. So it'll start to get all swollen. Within 48 hours to 72 hours after that initial injury, scar tissue starts to go in there and tries to bring those ends of that little tear back together. Now, scar tissue doesn't form parallel fibers again. It's generally crisscross and ragged and all over the place. I generally describe it's kind of like a scour sponge. Now, I guess this is the big part, and this is where rehab's really important, as we get in there and we try to help break up the scar tissue. And I don't know if we can really, how well we can break it up with our hands, but we definitely subject it to load. So by doing stretches and strengthening work, we can start to help take it through the next stage, which is the remodeling phase. Now, remodeling can take quite a long time, dependent upon the activity in which you're trying to get back to. But in terms of rugby, say for instance, or soccer, if you've got a little sprain, if you're watching there, just shout out hello. We can often, with our rehabilitation, by getting you strong, improving your movement, and really starting to improve your balance as well, we can get you back on the park, but it might take really up to a year for that ligament to be back to normal. Now, one of the things that also happens when you tear your ligament is there's little nerve receptors inside your ligament. So you know when you're walking down the street and you sprain your ankle, or you nearly sprain your ankle, but you kind of self-correct and stop yourself from doing any damage? We've got this feed-forward mechanism known as proprioception. Now, it's basically little nerve receptors inside your ligament sending a message up to your brain, telling your brain where your foot is in space and saying, hey, Matt's about to sprain his ankle, quick, turn on the muscles and stop this from happening. Really important mechanism, and we train that as well using different things in the clinic, such as different, Dura discs, something like this where we stand on it and balance, or a wobble board which will take your foot through a whole bunch of different planes of motion. Really important parts of recovery, especially for those going back to sport. Now, if you have injured your ankle, or you want to find a little bit more about ankle injuries, we've actually got a blog, so click on the links below and that'll take you to the blog regarding ankle sprains, making sure, is it a simple one, what do I need to do to sort it out. But if you have hurt yourself, give us a call in the clinic on 9713 2455. Again, if you are watching, please press like or comment below if you have experienced an injury with your ankle. Alternatively, if you do need to make a booking, you can do so online. Hopefully this information's been useful to you. All the best. Matt from 5 Doc Physiotherapy and Sports Injury Centre. Cheers.